Well, we've talked about the movies for Halloween. Now, how about the music, everyone? I'm talking about that spooky music that makes you feel like something's about to jump out and get you. Well, the man making the perfect scary soundtrack and photojournalist Alex Atwell show us how it's being done in this uniquely Detroit story.
I feel like a lot of people love Halloween and a lot of people love horror movies, and I try to combine the two in a perfect harmony. Already sounded like an 80s movie. I'm Slasher Dave. I do Halloween-inspired music. I think I'm one of the only musicians that focuses all of my discography almost on just Halloween music. Yeah, so ever since I first learned the Halloween theme when I was a kid, once I learned that, I was basically like, wow, I can do this. This is a Moog Sub 37. Moog is known for their rich, warm, bassy tones. I kind of started off going for a more 80s vibe as far as the slasher films go. So if you take what John Carpenter does and kind of mix it with Black Sabbath, that might be my sound. It's just nostalgic for me. I grew up watching a lot of horror movies when I was a kid. One of my passions is made-for-TV Halloween specials. My mom would record them on VHS. I still have them. Yeah, I have all my music on vinyl. That's actually number one for me. I would rather people grab the vinyl, hold it, look at the artwork. I do all the artwork on the covers, so it's very important to me. I just like the ritual of pulling a record out, putting it on the record player, hitting play. It's just more fun. I think the balance of really low, warm bass with a high-pitched element going on at the same time and really no middle ground adds tension. So not having that medium kind of freaks the human ear out. Yeah, it's very 80s, and I have a lot of 88's elements in it, but I'm modern at the same time. If I try to add my own flair to things. I just want people to have fun and listen to my music on Halloween. It's really just families enjoying my music, listening to it in the Halloween season. I wish I had that when I was a kid. I had soundtracks to do that too, but no one was making music specifically to listen to for Halloween.
Whoa, that was so cool. Joining us now live is Slasher Dave himself. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. I love all you guys at Channel 4. Thank you for having me again.
You're incredibly talented. I just had to say that off the top because I was like pulled, and I'm a scaredy cat, but I have such an appreciation for what you're doing. You have a new album out. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it's a mini album, almost a full length. It's called Night of the Jack-O-Lantern. It's very 80s, and it would sound great outside of your house if you have a Halloween display for trick-or-treaters this year. Or just, it's great just to put on to get into a little spooky vibe going on in the house. And ever since lockdown, I've made like four full-length albums. So I've been really busy this year.
Wow, that's so cool. Your goals. Everybody wishes they were that productive. They've been in lockdown.
Yeah.
So, that's cool. So you make this music, but does it ever give you an eerie feeling? I mean, because let's face it, the music is what really makes a scary movie scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I get in the mood. I'll turn off the lights when I'm making it and have a movie playing in the background just to get a little creepy vibe. I think me having a little bit of ambience in the background, influences me to make it a little creepier.
Nice. And then how do you get the inspiration for the artwork as well? Because that's so impressive. You do both.
Well, I went to Crypt Keepers, shout out Crypt Keepers, Halloween store, and I bought a mask. And I was so enamored by it and loved it so much, I decided to kind of make that a character on the album cover.
Got it. And it
Yeah.
grew from there. So let us all know where we can get your music.
I'm on Spotify, iTunes, all the big streaming services. I have a Bandcamp page, slasherdaveofficial.bandcamp.com. I have tons of records on Bellyache Records, a Detroit label. And if you go to my social media, my Instagram, I have a link in bio, and you could pretty much find all my stuff in that.
That's awesome. Slasher Dave, thank you for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.